This is the dawn. Iron and glass, bone and pride. There's nowhere left for the truth to hide.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 20th installment of this UFC universe, my creation. UFC 20, Ali versus Tyson. Now you see the fight card right here. You would know the fight card already if you were following me on X. I posted it along with a little bit of lore about a month and a half to 2 months ago. But here it is right now. We are starting off the night with our typical 6-fight card. The first fight of this 20th anniversary is a featherweight fight. Diego Lopes versus Alexander Volkanovksi. This is a thrilling dynamic of chaotic grappler in Diego Lopes versus the systematic mastermind and high fight IQ of Volkanovksi. Lopes will have to look to bite down on that mouthpiece and throw heavy hands and force a wild scramble where he can jump on a neck somewhere of Volkanovksi or his arm. You know, Diego Lopes known for his arm bars. And Volkanovksi has to use his elite feints, leg kicks, and his anti-grappling style of takedown defense to stay safe, dictating the pace and picking Lopes apart over the course of 3 rounds. The second fight on the card is a middleweight bout. It is ROYCE GRACIE versus WANDERLEI SILVA. The ultimate old school rivalry, pure jiu-jitsu versus berserker Muay Thai. Gracie's only mission is to survive the opening barrage, close the distance, and secure a takedown. Wanderlei will march forward with looping hooks and look to catch ROYCE in a Muay Thai plum clinch to land devastating fight-ending knees, which Gracie's got to avoid all that, get it to the ground, and submit Wanderlei. The third fight of the night is a light heavyweight bout. STEPHAN BONNAR versus Anderson Silva. This is a dramatic meeting of a gritty brawler in Bonnar and a precise counter striker in Silva. Bonnar knows he can't out technique Silva. His only path is to make it an ugly, grinding dogfight in the clinch. Silva will look to use his reflexes to bait Bonnar into overextending. Now, punishing him with a surgical knee or front kick to the face will just be icing on the cake for Silva. The fourth fight of the night, what we should have had on the White House card, it is Conor McGregor versus ILIA TOPURIA. Now, a striking purist dream. Sniper counter striking. Conor McGregor. And technical pocket boxing in TOPURIA. This is going to be a masterpiece fight. McGregor wants to keep the fight at a kicking range, bait TOPURIA into lunging, and land his legendary Celtic cross left hand. TOPURIA will use his tight, high guard defense to march forward, trap Conor, hopefully against the fence, against the cage, back to the cage, and rip devastating combinations to the body and head. And if we've seen it in Dustin Poirier, it is possible to do that to the notorious one. Now, moving into our co-main event, the Welterweight Championship is on the line as the champ. The 209 legend defends his gold. Nate Diaz against KAMARU USMAN, a brutal war of volume and attrition with Diaz versus physical dominance and wrestling. In Usman, Diaz will try to goad Usman into a high-paced, bloody boxing match and hunt for a triangle choke off his back. Usman needs to be careful with that, because that is exactly what Nate will do if he can't keep this on his feet. but Usman will also be using to use his massive strength in wrestling, advantages in the clinch, and heavy body shots to use suffocating top control to neutralize Diaz's guard. That is going to be a chess match leading into the main event. Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. This is the ultimate outboxer. Ali versus the powerhouse swarmer, Tyson. Ali will use his 80-inch reach, butterfly footwork, and lightning fast jab to keep Tyson on the outside and try to frustrate him. But that's where it gets dangerous, because Tyson will then probably use his rhythmic head movement to slip the jab, explode inside, and launch nuclear hooks and uppercuts to end the fight early. Now, these are two legendary Hall of Fame boxers, but this is an MMA fight. So, if Tyson does get inside Ali, pause, that's not that, this is not that, whoa. I know all these dudes shirtless, but that is not that type of gambit. Hold on, let me rephrase that. If Tyson does get inside the reach of Ali and starts raining them hooks and uppercuts, Ali can drop levels and take Tyson down, and them long arms might work in a little bit of jiu-jitsu against Tyson, who knows. That is your UFC card. And before we move on to the fights, if you are not following me on my Twitter, that's alright. Here's a little bits of lore before this event gets started. This is what Michael Chandler said after his victory at UFC 19 against Khamzat Chimaev, a dominant victory we saw out of Michael Chandler, and he then responded swiftly and simply with, "I told you all." Now, leading into this event, Conor McGregor got wind of ILIA TOPURIA being his opponent and started popping off at the mouth. "ILIA, you little fucking hot street merchant. Beat a few lads and now you're strutting like you built this house. I built this game. I print the fucking money. I am the event. UFC 20. You're stepping in with a different animal entirely. You swing hard, good. I'll fucking swing hard and smile while I do it. Enjoy the spotlight while it lasts, lad. It belongs to me." You know, ILIA didn't fire back, and then McGregor responds with this: "Just got my hands on this limited edition collectible, proper deadly, hashtag hot street merchandise," with an AI picture of ILIA as a Barbie. Classic Conor McGregor. That's going to be an interesting fight. And after UFC 19 concluded and Eddie Alvarez beat the brakes off Frankie Edgar, Frankie released a statement: "After my loss at UFC 19 to Eddie Alvarez, it is clear to me and everyone that moving up a division was not the best move. Eddie has made it clear the lightweight division belongs to him, and I respect it, so best of luck to him and that division. I am going back and staying at featherweight, and need I remind you all that I'm ranked number 2 in that division, so I'm taking control of it. Look out, Max, I'm coming for the gold soon." Calling out the featherweight champion, Max Holloway, in this universe. And yeah, Frankie got demolished, but he is right. In the featherweight division, he is ranked number 2. Here's the proof of that right here. The featherweight power rankings. See Max Holloway sitting at the top, sitting pretty with the gold. Not too far below him, number 2, Frankie Edgar. But that number 1 spot belongs to the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung. Stacked division this is. But that's it, all the lore, the whole card. Let's get into the fights.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovksi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Lopes.
Here we go, first fight of UFC 20. Diego Lopes and Alexander Volkanovksi. No glove touch.
Volkanovksi can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the
Cross calf kick from Lopes.
But certainly confidence was not an issue.
Oh, great inside leg kick from Lopes. Oh, spinning back fist from Lopes. He's piecing up Volkanovksi, and Volkanovksi stumbling back already. Lopes became a massive fan favorite overnight after stepping in on 5 days' notice against the undefeated Mosar and Loev. Despite losing his relentless submission attempts, won over the crowd and Dana White. Oh, faking a takedown is Diego Lopes. Volkanovksi seems hesitant right now.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Fighters landing jabs. Volkanovksi respecting Lopez's power. Does not fake the takedown this time, but the takedown defense from Volkanovksi proves to be useful. Oh, guillotine counter! He jumped the guillotine on Volk. This is exactly what Lopez needed to look for. This is exactly what Lopez needed to get the neck of Volkanovksi, but now Volkanovski's on top half guard, not good for Lopez. What will Volkanovksi do? Will he try to stay on the ground or get up and try to win exchanges on the feet? It doesn't look like it. He's going full mount. Looks like he's going to try to, yep, in the fight in full mount position like we know Volkanovksi can do. Diego doing a good job of blocking Volkanovksi, widely considered one of the greatest featherweights of all time. He went undefeated in the division for nearly 5 years, notably defeating the current featherweight champion in this universe, Max Holloway, on 3 separate occasions. Volkanovksi trying to climb that ladder once again to get his gold back, but has to go through Diego Lopes first. Oh, and sweeps Volkanovksi. Elbowed him in the ribcage. That's interesting move from Lopez. Lopez gonna try to get that neck of Volk again, or the arm. Great at arm bars is Lopez.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that.
Oh my God, that elbow landed on Volk. I think, yep, Lopez realizes it, looking to end the fight. Blocks that elbow.
For the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land.
30 seconds left in round 1. Volk trying to survive. Giving up his back. Don't know how smart that was. That is what Lopez wants. He wants to grab that neck. Yep, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's going for the neck right now, and Volk's not letting him as the round ends.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round.
Yes, he hurt him very early in the round.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight, but I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand.
Facts.
He was hurt bad, John.
Facts,
and
DC.
the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness.
Yes.
But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
How you stuttering in the game, DC? You couldn't get your fucking voice lines right in the game, bro. How many takes they get tired of you trying to do it? Glove touch in round 2. A little more respect. Volk coming out a little heavier, but needs to watch his watch that right hand of Lopez.
Oh wow, massive uppercut. That will not feel good.
Lopez, Brazilian by birth, relocated to Mexico and became a pivotal figure at Lobo Gym. And he serves as the head Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor and cornerman for fighters like Alexa Grasso, the first Mexican female UFC champion. A great resume this young kid has already. Both fighters exchanging jabs.
That is a record that is probably going to hold up after.
Volk trying to change levels more periodically. He's got to watch them uppercuts. Oh, overhand lands from Volk. Gotta watch them uppercuts from Lopez.
Fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC Featherweight Champion.
Oh, that overhand hurt Lopez, and Volk is going in for the kill. Might have took too much time, but he's got Lopez back against the cage. He's piecing him up now. Leg kick lands. Almost became too overzealous and denied, but still denied the takedown.
Guillotine attempt now looks as though
Lopez trying to jump the guillotine again, and he does. Back in half guard. Oh, that elbow landed for Volk. We are back in a familiar position.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense?
Volkanovski famously played semi-pro rugby as a 214-pound front rower before transitioning to MMA. Shedding that weight gave him an insane strength-to-weight ratio and an unbreakable cardiovascular engine at 145 pounds, and that's what he's using against Diego Lopez right now. He's probably trying to gas out Lopez, and then he's going to go for the kill in round 3. But Lopez is a finisher, man. High risk, high reward action fighter, boasts over a dozen first-round finishes, heavily favoring lightning fast triangle and arm bars. Triangle chokes and arm bars. That's what Volk's got to kind of look after here.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive
Volk's
fighter.
got to be tiring Lopez out, trying to go for some ground and pound, and avoids that elbow.
You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent after you up down to close the space.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volker.
30 more seconds, we can do it. Let's go.
I mean, he
Volk used to work as a concreter in Australia before taking up MMA. Guess that can attest to his toughness. Lopez taking a couple ear shots as the round ends.
Saved by the bell. There is the final one. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Great overhand, and he tried to go for the kill with that head kick.
Each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Last round.
Last round. Let's get
No glove touch. A lot of feints.
Oh, he blocked that one.
That's a jab. There you go. Keep working.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio
Volk coming out jab heavy in round 3. Oh, I didn't see what landed, but it hurt Lopez. I didn't see. That was quick, man. Good lead overhand, going for the takedown, not getting it. Good job fighting off the cage from his back, is Volkanovski. Wow. Back against the cage and was piecing out a good front kick to Lopez's chin. Volk is winning this fight now. Spinning back fist landed from Lopez. Oh, that exchange. Body kick from Volk. Spinning back fist from Lopez. Either one of these guys could end the fight at any point in time.
Unable to connect with a right hook.
Oh, what a great. Oh, that knee landed and dropped Volk. And just like that, Lopez is winning the round, trying to end the fight. But Volk is not going out that easy, and Lopez is not letting up the pressure either. 2.5 minutes left. Somebody is going to sleep. For the takedown, defended.
Big knee lands to the body.
Oh, and he jumps guillotine. Guillotine counter for the 3rd time. Lopez has jumped a guillotine once in every round on Volk.
If he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And to go for the guillotine again. Volk's got to make something happen. He is losing this fight now. Oh, this is not good for Volk. A minute and 90 seconds left in the round, and Lopez trying to end the fight, but it might have cost him. Volk's got to go for something. Ground and pound, submission. He is losing this fight. I think he knows that. Trying to get something going here, north-south position.
He's got the hooks in, DC, working off
Volk's got to make something happen. He's got 60 seconds before he loses this fight.
All right, side control now. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here.
Volk's got to posture up and rain down. Heavy blows to Lopez, getting full mounts, but he's got 30 seconds. Finally trying to posture up, but Lopez keeping him down. Oh, no, he's got him in a heel hook. This is not good for Volk. And Volkanovski might have just lost this fight.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision
replays a Volk, but I think Lopez won this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Diego Lopez!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Yeah, good job from Diego Lopez. A close fight, was losing towards the end of that 3rd round, and then dropped Volkanovski, which no doubtably won him the fight.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei SILVA! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, ROYCE GRACIE.
Second fight of UFC 20. Here we go.
Ready. Let's do it.
So Wanderlei SILVA back in the Octagon here tonight. A lot of fans support the building as usual. And let's see how early on he chooses to attack here. At times we have seen Wanderlei
going wildly already is Wanderlei. We knew that was going to happen. Royce Gracie just needs to be patient. Oh, great front kick to the body. I don't know if this is very smart IQ from Wanderlei. Oh, and he got swept right into full mount. Oh, man. The Godfather, Royce Gracie, is about to choke out Wanderlei SILVA with a triangle. The foundation of modern MMA. He won UFC 1, 2, and 4. Fighting multiple times in a single night in an era with no time limits and bare knuckles, proving technique conquers brute strength, and it almost just tapped out Wanderlei SILVA. Just then, Royce Gracie.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, great ground and pound and great sweep to get up from Wanderlei. Axe murderer Wanderlei was the terrifying face of Japan's Pride FC from 2001 to 2007. Man, I miss Pride. He held the Middleweight Championship, trying to climb that ladder again here tonight. He set records for the most wins, knockouts, and title defenses in Pride history. Oh man, he got taken down. Royce Gracie rolled that hook and took down the Axe Murderer.
Oh, that Von flew choke.
Oh, Von flew. Von flew, and wow, Wanderlei Silva just swept Royce Gracie. That's impressive.
Short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Gracie getting work here from the top.
Wanderlei was fours and how do you pronounce that? Curitiba's legendary shoot box academy, training alongside absolute monsters like Shogun Roa. He developed a kill or be killed Muay Thai style, born from brutal bare knuckle sparring sessions, but that's not going to help him here, fighting against the armbar, and he taps Royce Gracie. Yo, DC John, pay the fuck attention. Royce Gracie just tapped out Wanderlei Silva
He does a great job of
via
patient.
armbar.
He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
The stare down in the beginning did not faze Royce Gracie.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Royce Gracie.
Damn, Bruce, put some oompa in your voice, man. That's Royce Gracie. Damn, bro, sound excited. Yo, Wanderlei's fit's kind of tough, though. I don't know if y'all go back and look at it. The Venom fit, it's kind of tough.
That you cannot
it's
lay
tough,
in
man.
his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Yeah, I don't know what Wanderlei was fucking thinking, bro. Like, what are you doing, dog? Like, you gonna sit in the guard of Royce Gracie? I said it in the beginning, bro. Wanderlei did not have great fight IQ in this fight, and it cost him dearly.
And now our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Middleweight Champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson, the Spider Silva. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, STEPHAN, the American Psycho BONNAR.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Every time we walk into
Halfway through UFC 20. Oh my God, jumping switch kick from Anderson Silva right out the gate.
217 championship triple header. It was no good.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all 3 of us, and we looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more
A lot of body kicks in this fight early.
Amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense.
Already these two going to war as we expected.
He was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs. And he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Hands up, hands up.
Wide stance of Bonner helps him get out of the way of these shots from Silva.
Here's the kick.
Oh my God, what a great roundhouse into a spinning back fist. Both landed. Now Silva with some hesitancy now as Bonner lands a lead uppercut clean to Silva. Check hook landing again to Silva. Bonner starting to win in the scorecards here. Oh, spinning heel kick lands to Silva. But Silva is still pressing forward.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Bonner's bloody, iconic 3-round war against Forrest Griffin at the Ultimate Fighter 1 finale in 2005 is widely credited. Oh, wait a minute. We got Bonner's. Bonner's hurt. He recovered as he moved out the way. It is widely credited by Dana White as the multi-million-dollar turning point that literally saved the UFC from bankruptcy. That is Bonner, and he is fighting the Spider Silva here in UFC 20.
opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Speaking of Spider, Anderson Silva's middleweight reign from 2006 to 2013 is the stuff of legends. He holds the record for the longest winning streak in UFC history at 16 consecutive wins, including 10 title defenses, and that's what Bonner's going up against here tonight as an elbow lands in the clinch for Silva. Front kick to the body.
Head kick is blocked.
Oh man, those two shots landed, and Bonner didn't even budge. Hit him with a cross and then a hook. With a cross landing for Silva.
10 seconds to go in the round.
Great first round.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork.
But Silva lands that cross. He blocks that check hook, but then he comes right around with that rear hook and lands flush.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head.
Oh my God, that landed strong for Silva and just dropped him with a lead kick, trying to end this fight, but Bonner slides up the cage and Silva is raining shots in the clinch. Bonner just trying to get the hell out of there, man. Bonner. Oh, wait a minute. Good positioning for STEPHAN. Bonner lands a spinning back fist, but Silva just trucking forward. We know Bonner has an iron chin, but Silva's trying to crack it, and he's not doing a bad job.
All right, so that calf starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks.
Bonner was never knocked out or submitted in his first 14 UFC fights. He relied on legendary toughness. Perfectly happy to absorb 3 punches just to land one of his own. And that's what's exactly happening right now, but I don't know if that'll pay off against Anderson the Spider Silva. Double jab landing for Bonner, but a check hook landed for Silva. And oh, that lead head kick almost landed for Silva, but Bonner's IQ landed that leg kick, dropping Silva. And the clinch, not where you want to be with Anderson Silva, as these knees land. One to the body, one to the face, one to the body. Bonner, baby, panic wrestling right now, getting pieced up by Silva. Spinning side kick to the body, missing. That cross from Bonner didn't. Oh, that check hook landed for Bonner. Now he's got to put the pressure on Silva. He's got to, but he's hesitant. He's hesitant. It's understandable. He's hesitant. Silva pressing forward yet again. Feinting that uppercut, trying to land some straight punches. Ooh, Bonner. Oh, Bonner got dropped for the first time, and Silva's going in for the kill. Swept him. Silva swept him, going for an armbar.
Armbar set up here. Nice setup.
Can't beat him on the feet, so he's trying to tap Silva out.
He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position. Gotta be careful here.
What's Bonner doing?
That was a slick transition.
Drops down inside the now. Silva's trying for a submission here.
Oh, this isn't good for Bonner, but trying to go for the sweep, and he does. Looking to end this fight is Silva, and he will. He beats Stephan Bonner in the second round of UFC 20. Fight of the night so far.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Silva went in for the kill. Did not showboat, waste any time, dropped Bonner, and jumped all over it.
That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Anderson, the Spider Silva.
So another win tacked on to the total of one of the most decorated champions in UFC history. Anderson Silva does it again and really thought he looked sharp tonight. You could tell early on in the fight. The future Hall of Famer, Anderson Silva, getting it done in a big way here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the World and the former UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, the notorious CONOR McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, ILIA El Matador TOPURIA!
The last fight before the main events. All the trash talking comes to a head and they touch gloves. Wow. All banter and already rocked TOPURIA with a check hook and then pushes him. Shows respect with a glove touch and immediately starts to disrespect. Gotta love Conor McGregor. Check hooked him, rocked him, and just pushed him away. A rolling heel kick from McGregor, landing flush. Holy shit, and side kick landing even though he blocked that spinning heel kick.
Gotta figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively
Check
sound.
hook landing from TOPURIA.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh my god, another check hook from Conor McGregor. All the trash talk just fueling his gas tank. Oh my god, he ducked the jab and went for a takedown. But Conor defends it and pushes him against the cage and is just raining shots down. Oh, that uppercut. That rocked Conor and that dropped him. The cross dropped him. Jumping the neck. Oh, this is bad for Conor. This is bad. This is not good for Conor. Smart IQ from ILIA. Rocking Conor and immediately trying to jump the net. That could have been a fight ender, but if I was Conor, I would get up right about now. Not where you want to be with ILIA TOPURIA. He will, hey, just like that was GRACIE and WANDERLEI Silva fight. It will end just like that if Conor does not get to his feet. First check. Oh, wow. Full mount is Conor, and he is strong-arming ILIA now, preventing him from getting up. Foot on the cage. First champ McGregor made history at Madison Square Garden right here. But in UFC 205, just add a 5 to tonight. Oh, elbow hurt TOPURIA. He put on a master class against Eddie Alvarez, who beat Frankie Edgar in UFC 19, the last Universe episode, to become the first fighter to hold 2 UFC belts at 145 and 155 simultaneously, and now he's trying to get back this lightweight bout, or belt. In this lightweight bout, doing a great job against ILIA TOPURIA and Erdine. Gonna stand him up. Not good for TOPURIA, but he can hang with Conor.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Really
it's not gonna do it against Conor. You gotta set that up, ILIA. A matador born in Germany. ILIA TOPURIA, born to Georgian parents and raised in Spain. TOPURIA represents a massive multicultural market. He is the first Spanish-based champion of UFC history and aims to bring the octagon to Madrid. That would be cool. I hope he does. I hope Octagon does go to Spain. That'd be cool. TOPURIA bleeding from the eye and Conor targeting it. Conor's takedown defense, spectacular. Obviously, TOPURIA wants it on the ground. Conor not letting it happen. Just piecing up. The Matador is the notorious one.
March of the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his chin, sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination.
Yep.
He landed that big punch.
Great overhand
really
right into the cross, dropping McGregor.
Would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Facts. McGregor's early UFC run was defined by psychological warfare, pinpoint prediction, and famously calling his 13-second knockout of the featherweight king Jose Aldo exactly as it happened. Wow! Oblique kick into a tornado roundhouse. Holy shit from Conor McGregor.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just making
Superman punch landing flush. TOPURIA really does not want to stand. As I say that with Conor McGregor, he's trying to get it to the ground, and Conor just not having it, and a knee to the face in the clinch. Conor needs to end this fight, being very careful, as he should, backing the Matador to the cage and raining bombs, but gets taken down. Oh no. I think that's the first takedown. The ILIA. Oh no, he jumped the neck from Conor in round 1. I think that's considered a takedown.
A lot of heart right now in this fight.
Triangle, this is not good for McGregor now. McGregor needs to get out of here. This is not good for the notorious one. Oh no. Oh, Conor almost tapping out. This is how quick the fight can change, folks. Now the Matador, ILIA TOPURIA, has the back of Conor McGregor. Familiar territory, but he gets out of it, trying to get up. TOPURIA not gonna let him.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
TOPURIA enters with the same terrifying. Oh, they got up, they got to their feet, and TOPURIA landed a roundhouse right as they got their feet. Smart.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this
TOPURIA enters with the same terrifying swagger as a young McGregor. He infamously updated his social media bio to UFC champion weeks before he even fought Volkanovksi for the belt, proving his absolute self-belief. Kind of similarly to how McGregor called his 13-second knockout to Jose Aldo. These two are very similar. Both missing kicks. TOPURIA with the head kick, McGregor with the leg kick. Oh, an elbow lands and rocks Conor. And the hook also landing, but Conor able to still back up and get out of the way. Planting his feet, throwing that cross. TOPURIA's got to watch that. As McGregor backs up, he will stop, plant his feet, and throw that cross. Just like he just did there. He just did it twice in a row and landed both.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, what a great check. That one hurt TOPURIA, but another takedown. That check hurt TOPURIA. He was like, you know what, we're going back to the ground. What a great fight.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way this fight is playing out.
The better of you in wrestling.
Talking about McGregor.
But you are the better wrestler. He's tired now. I want you
Did they just tell McGregor he's the better wrestler? Y'all got money on TOPURIA, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? He's the better wrestler.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round.
Great takedowns from TOPURIA, finally getting him.
Got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect this takes.
Last round. Oh, foot kick landing right out the gate from Conor, and he's got to finish this fight, but he is hesitant. He knows TOPURIA's a counter striker. He's being very cautious, as he should. Great combination from Conor. Oh, right there, an elbow dropped him. Conor knows what he's doing by being careful with TOPURIA, because that can happen right there. Yep, McGregor, finally able to get up. Check hook landing from McGregor and avoiding the takedown. Oh, big elbow in the clinch. This is a dice roll of who's going to win this fight.
In the pocket there.
Whiffing that overhand is McGregor. Good level change from TOPURIA. Landing in the rib cage of McGregor. Front kick. Dropping McGregor. Oh, that cross landed and he dropped TOPURIA. And he's trying to finish. Conor's trying to finish the fight. He's got it won.
Every strike he lands,
No, TOPURIA survives. 3 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Conor now in a bad position. About to get swept. And he does. Not a great position for McGregor. This is where TOPURIA can end it. ILIA getting absolutely demolished on the feet. But this is where TOPURIA will shine. Raining down. Ground and pound. Conor gets out of that half guard, gets out of that full mount into half guard, and is trying to get to his feet. TOPURIA's just eating up his rib cage.
You got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Oh, Herb Dean not seeing enough action, standing him up with 2 minutes left in this fight. Somebody's getting knocked out. And as I say that, a Superman punch lands flush from McGregor. He is hesitant, but he lands a cross. He's got to finish this fight. And a jab lands, another cross. Dropping TOPURIA, but why is McGregor backing up? What is he doing?
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Oh! What a jab to end the fight.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout.
Ending the fight with a stepping jab, a lunging jab, whatever you want to call it.
I have not seen someone look
Oh
this
my
good.
God.
He promised us something and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Clearing the distance, saw TOPURIA's feet was together and bounced him off the fence with a lunging jab. Little GSP throwback there with that knockout.
We go inside the octagon now where Bruce Butler has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory and another huge spot in his UFC career.
Backs Conor McGregor with a massive win. It could have gone either way. Almost got tapped out multiple times. Kudos to Conor McGregor, but we have reached that time. UFC 20's main events. The first, the co-main event. Nate Diaz defends his welterweight belt against KAMARU Usman.
Right here is the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare KAMARU Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
His bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie George St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for KAMARU Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight.
KAMARU Usman's journey from a modest childhood in Oshi, Nigeria, to immigrating to Texas at age 8 and becoming a UFC champion made him the leader of the UFC's legendary Three Kings era of African dominance. And he's looking to dominate again here tonight to reclaim gold.
Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 weeks.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted as he should. On a number of occasions, a fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Nate Diaz steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, KAMARU, the Nigerian Nightmare, USMAN. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz.
We got the UFC 20 co-main event.
Early round action here.
No glove touch, as expected.
He talked to us a lot midweek about his jab and his
Check hook landing strong for both men.
when it comes to his boxing game.
Rear hook landing for Usman in the first takedown of the night.
Midweek, he talked like a man who wanted to box more than he wanted to wrestle here tonight. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is not good for Nate right out the gate. Full mount.
They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get
At his peak, Usman was the undisputed #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He rattled off a breathtaking 15-fight UFC win streak, lapping the welterweight division twice and defending his belt 5 times. Looking to go on that streak once again as he's teeing off on the champ.
These crowd strikes are starting to add up.
They are, John. Usman might become, he might ground and pound his way into becoming the welterweight champion right here in round 1. Nate Diaz is not in a great position right now at all. This might be over. We might be seeing a new champ right here. Yeah, it's over. 2 minutes into round 1, and we have a new welterweight champion.
What a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
It was indeed amazing. Wow. Elite Wrestling, the 2010 NCAA Division II National Wrestling Champion, is now the welterweight champion of the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, KAMARU, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so KAMARU Usman, your winner tonight by TKO, and the knockouts really starting to pile up later in KAMARU Usman's career. He found it off of the jab, and the setups were beautiful. This was a clean effort from your guy tonight.
I mean, it starts with the jab, the way that he pressures guys. he hurts him with the jab, and then he finds that follow-up shot that allows for him to win like this. These TKO victories are very difficult to come by, and KAMARU Usman is getting them at the highest level.
Well, he told us in our fighter meeting he absolutely needed a finish here tonight. We thought those words were strong. The performance was stronger.
Well, here we go. The legendary boxing fight is about to happen, but it's inside an MMA octagon with MMA rules. If either one of these boxers get in trouble, we'll see these two elite boxers wrestle and do jiu-jitsu for the first time. Ali versus Tyson is up next. Alright, so up next, we have the hometown hero, Mike Tyson, who was born and raised in the notoriously tough neighborhood of Brownsville, Brooklyn, fighting at the iconic Madison Square Garden here tonight. Gives us the Iron Mike an intense, almost mythological home turf advantage. But he's facing the greatest. Ali finished his pro career at 56-5 and is the 3-time undisputed heavyweight champion. He transcended the sport as a global icon, famous for his Louisville lip trash talk and principled stance as a civil rights activist. And these two are clashing at UFC 20's main event. Here we go.
All right, so here's Muhammad Ali making the walk to the octagon with much fanfare. A lot of people thought this moment would never materialize. I don't believe it.
You know, when people talk about the GOAT, it's always a conversation with people having opinions. Very rarely do you get a person almost universally considered the greatest of all time. That is what you get in Muhammad Ali when people talk about boxing. The guy has unbelievable hand speed, footwork, but it'll be his takedown defense that will allow him to find success inside the octagon. We're about to find out what the greatest can do, John, in an 8-sided cage.
And you're right, most heavyweights in this division are going to test his takedown defense, but Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. We'll see how it goes for Ali here tonight. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight.
Light slice the vapor like a razor through thick skin. The Brooklyn heavy hit about to let us in. Madison Square, the force of Kansas.
With the undeniable DMX backdrop, enter Iron Mike Tyson. You know he's had a huge embrace for mixed martial arts. I didn't think we'd see him compete in this setting. Hope he's been working on his takedown defense.
Yeah, he's gonna need it. Iron Mike's gonna need to be able to stay upright if he wants to give himself a chance. But if he's on his feet every second of the fight, Mike Tyson has the ability to knock you out. Imagine a guy that can put you out with 10-ounce gloves, landing with 4-ounce gloves in the UFC octagon. Mike is fast, Mike has great setup, and Mike has a meanness about him that not many others have. You better be careful fighting Iron Mike Tyson.
He is ferocious, and seemingly the speed and power are still there at his advanced age. Mike Tyson trying to make headway here in the UFC tonight.
Oxygen is burning in the heavy smoky air.
The baddest man on the planet, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight.
Brooklyn heritage, we built this on the brick.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
Feel sick. Heavy hitter logic.
All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Muhammad Ali. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Mike Tyson.
Here we go, the UFC 20 main event.
Herb Dean.
It's seconds away.
For this
Ready.
Well, this is a dream matchup.
No touch. Wow. No touch gloves for Tyson and immediately lands a cross. Wow. Will Ali make him regret that? Oh, and he does so far. It lands that cross to Tyson. They both landed heavy shots so far. Will they keep it standing? Or will we see some skill sets from either one of these people that we've never seen before?
We finally get these two, and we get these two inside the UFC's octagon. It's a dream matchup.
Facts.
Two of the best boxers of all
You're welcome,
time,
DC.
As Mike Tyson takes on the GOAT, Ali.
You're welcome. These two teeing off. Oh my God, the level change. And Tyson lands his legendary check hook. Lands a hook to the body and comes up to the hook to the head. Ali's got to watch out for that. Oh, another check hook dropping Ali. And there they go. They're going to the ground. Tyson, he's going to the ground looking to finish it. He's looking to win. He's not looking to have a boxing fight. He's looking to win. Now we see the two greatest boxers of all time on the ground with each other. Wow, Ali just swept Tyson. What the hell? That long limbs of Ali helping with Tyson on the ground.
Oh, so an interesting decision there.
Yep, and Ali standing up. Wait a minute, he wants to box. They want to box.
Back to the jab now.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, what a hook from Ali. He's got to keep Tyson on the outside of his reach.
Fighting behind the limb.
Peekaboo King, mentored by Costa Amado and Kevin Rooney. Tyson utilized the high guard, bob and weave, peekaboo style. That's what caught Ali earlier. This allows him to slip punches and close the distance against much taller men like Ali. And he did that flush in the beginning of this round.
Pretty good jab.
Ali's got that tactical brilliance and iron chin, though. He famously survived George Foreman's nuclear power, and he drops Tyson. He dropped Tyson.
He's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough.
He also outlasted Joe Frazier in the brutal 14-round thriller in the Manila. So Tyson has got his work cut out for him, too. Oh, what a cross to the body from Ali. Another cross to the body. And that one hurt worse because Tyson threw the check hook and his ribcage was extended. Another cross, and now Ali is winning this round. Oh, drops Tyson again with an uppercut. And now Ali going to the ground. Like, okay, Tyson, you want to go to the ground? You want to finish it on the ground? I can do that, too. Oh, Tyson going for the net. No, sweeping Ali. Wow, okay.
Reversal to top position by Tyson.
Wow, Ali's jiu-jitsu is not that bad. Getting the back of Tyson. Wow. Great fight from these two. Damn. Tyson got fucked up.
Strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But of course, as
Bro said easy work. You step in there then. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round.
They both went for uppercuts.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots.
You think they see? What the fuck clued you into that? His body collapsing? Or his brain fucking failing? Which one was the fuck? DC.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway.
That glove touch now from Tyson, but now rocking Ali. Oh, now Rocky now dropping Ali with an uppercut and backing off. Not going to the ground and dropping Ali with a check hook, but now going to the ground, looking to finish this fight. Ali is in trouble and pulling the head down. Smart move from Tyson. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, Ali. Oh, my God. Ali's actually connecting on the bottom right now. Blood falling from the face of Tyson.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's
Tyson looking pretty good in jiu-jitsu now. Kind of crazy we get to see two of the best boxers in the world doing jiu-jitsu. Tyson's big body, strong back ass is holding Ali down. Holy shit. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for Ali. Oh, wow, what a great slip from the bottom. Trying to slide up the cage, and does.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of
their hand fighting against the cage. Tyson slightly winning, landing a couple shots, and Ali escaping. Backing up and check hooking Tyson to the mat. Ali doing a great job using his reach now.
All right, well, that blow is
that float like a butterfly style from Ali.
And he continues to effectively target that area.
Ali weaponized poetry. Oh my God, no!
Hey, stop.
Ali gets folded.
You gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw.
My God.
TKO, folks. That is a
I'm about to say Ali weaponized poetry and predictions to break opponents mentally, but he just got broke physically. Oh, he was going down and got hit again. He was already knocked out. And then Tyson landed another on the way down. Somebody check on Ali. Oh my days. What the fuck?
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, who would have thought that the former boxing champion Iron Mike Tyson would become a bona fide UFC contender? This win tonight is certainly a step in the right direction. He had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming into this one, but Mike Tyson gets his hand raised, and it seems like no matter the sport, no matter the combat setting, when the stakes are the highest, when the lights are the brightest, Mike Tyson rises to the occasion. He most certainly did that here tonight.
Mike Tyson just put himself in contention with the heavyweight belt. Walt Harris, our heavyweight champion in this universe mode, just got put on notice. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you guys want UFC Universe lore, trash talk, and fight cards way before the video drops. I also post UFC and WWE content on there too occasionally. Thank y'all for joining me for this 20th edition of UFC Universe. UFC 20. Ali versus Tyson. Thank you for watching.